So I'll just I'll chime in. Just so I have a like a few niches. So home cleaning, and I've purchased domains that are just with killer volume. Because home cleaning can be anything from chimney sweeps to air ducts to carpets to window cleaning and blah blah blah. I'm also really fascinated with the med spa because they don't take insurance and they need a lot of leads. And as opposed to chiropractors, some chiropractors get a lot of their business from it's insurance based driven. And then the other one that I have been I've currently got a couple of clients in the home security for home alarms.
Okay.
And so part of me, when it says low hanging fruit, I think, and I know this is a fantasy, but I'm going to say it anyway. I kind of like to know which one is kind of bulletproof. I don't want to make a mistake. Now I know I got to start somewhere, but do I start with home cleaning? Do I go with med spas? Because to do all of them simultaneously is kind of nuts.
Robert says he's got cleaning niche, he's got home security, he's got a chiropractor. How do you find what is a low-hanging fruit, and how do you know, should I do everything at one time? Should I not do? So number one, there is no cookie cutter approach, Rob. It depends on how much time you have, how much money you have, right? If you have more money than time, you can start 2-3 websites at the same time. Maybe hire a full-time virtual assistant, have them do the websites while you do, you learn ranking and things like that. If you have more time than money, maybe it makes sense to start with one website and you learn the ranking process. Yeah. Okay. So out of experience, I can tell you, the first website you're looking to rank and rent it out, I would highly encourage you to go for a service-based business. The chiropractor is not a service-based business, right? You said med spa. That is also not a service-based business. These are where you have to go to a location, an office, right? Med spa may be good in terms of it doesn't require insurance, but if I'm Googling, I don't know, what do you do in a med spa? Like a laser, what do you do in a med spa? What kind of service? Let's say med spa, maybe what services? Botox, maybe? I want to get bigger lips. Is that what they do in the med spa? Whatever you do in the med spa, right? I have no idea what the services are in med spa, okay?
I mean, the customer value is pretty high, but I see what you're saying, that it's different. It's discretionary dollars, but it's different from, fence repair or, window replacement.
Yeah. And if you want to go for that and something else, go for it. But let's say I'm looking for micro needling. I have no idea what that is, but let's just say there's a woman looking for micro needling, right? She would probably, number one, shop around. Number two, even if she finds your website, right, when she does med spa near me, she's going to see the address, the location. So even if you hide the address, don't have a GMB, she's going to call the place you rented it out to and say, hey, where are you? And if they're on the other side of town, she'll probably be like, I don't know, right? So there's a lot of factors in play. You're shopping around, you have to look at the location because she has to drive there. Same with a chiropractor. Whereas if it's a fence company, or like Belal said, a tree service company, I don't care where the location of the business is. I want them to come to my home and fix my tree.
Okay.
That. So
I see that distinction.
I'm not saying don't go for a med spa, go for it, right? But if it's the first one you're looking to understand the process and all that, I would highly recommend go for a service-based business. That's what I'm saying. So the least number of resistance, the better. That's all.
Okay. So yeah, that does. And I've been around this long enough that I get the home advisor, house, Angie's List deal. Awesome. And I've had a home remodeling client, and you use home remodeling as an example. It's every call is a potential $20,000 to $30,000 to $50,000 job, as opposed to gutters. And what I'm not sure about is there enough volume for a gutter replacement or foundation replacement, or foundation repair, I've got part of my house is sinking or in a corner. There's so many choices here. I don't know where's the.
Here is the rule of thumb. Go for 100 to 200,000 population city. Okay. I have quite a few tree sites. I have an HVAC site. Just this morning, I talked to this is a SEO client. 200,000 population city. Last 30 days, they got 200 jobs.
Wow.
200 jobs, not calls, not leads. But we are doing Google ads, Facebook ads, TikTok ads, organic SEO, all of that for them. That's a different story, but there's enough jobs, is what I'm saying.
What, could you say that again?
So I have a client, HVAC client in a 200,000 population city. And last 1 month, 30 days, they had 200 jobs. So that means they got a lot more calls and they closed 200 jobs. Could be AC repair. It's season for AC, right? Summer over here, okay? I have quite a few tree sites. In one, like a 220,000 population in the height of in summer, which is like April to October, he gets like 5 to 6 calls a day. There's enough volume, trust me. If you go for like a 150 population, 100 to 200,000 in a gutter repair, you will have enough calls to warrant $500 to $1,000 a month rental income easy. And the reason I say go for a low-hanging fruit is this. Right now, I can go gutter repair or plumbing in Dallas, 1.2 million, and get a lot more calls. But to be able to rank in Dallas, I have to do a lot more work, a lot more content, a lot more backlinks, right? And I probably make, let's say, $3,000 a month, but it's going to take me 9 months to rank and get to that. Whereas if I can find out smaller cities where in 2, 3, 4 months, I can make 500 to $1,000, I can rinse and repeat, even put 4 or 5 websites at the same time. Make sense?
Totally. Big fish, small pond.
Big fish, exactly.